Testing 1, 2, 3, guys. Testing 1, 2, 3. Yo, guys, what's up? Welcome back to Vencabot. This is Dragon Warrior 3 action. My name is David. Guys, I have no clue how to play this game. It's been 2 weeks since I played this game. If you guys are watching on YouTube years later, you guys have no idea that I've been, I took a week off of playing Dragon Warrior, and then on Monday, I couldn't stream due to technical problems. So, I have not played this game in a hot minute. It's been more than a week, and I have no clue what to do. That being said, you know, I just realized, last milk I opened my notes, right? I have a bunch of notes I took. And in fact, I think the notes even tell me what to do. I bet you I wrote in my notes, you know, next to my stream, do this other thing. I bet you I did. We're in Alefgard, right? We're in the underworld. We're in a whole new map, but it's a pretty small map. I believe we have mostly fully explored it. There's a couple things I can explore still. What more 3 Venge? Your chair falls apart, ass milk? Hey, what's up, Bald Eagle? Are you stressed, Stork? Looks like you're stressed out tonight. Typical stuff. I've been stressed with the political climate, among other things. 4TL's dying from bronchitis. Let's all talk about why we're stressed out, guys. Long ass week at the job, huh? Well, when's your next day off? Today is only hump day, right? Are you getting off on Saturday? Hump day is oftentimes the worst, right? It's when you're the most hopeless. What's up, Neon? All my homies hate bronchitis, for sure. I'm not a big bronchitis fan, personally. To each their own. Weekends off is Bald Eagles. That's still, you know, a couple days off. I've been thinking Bald Eagle. To me, it's crazy. I guess because I couldn't stream on Monday, and I barely streamed last night, it seems like this week is going by really fast. Can't believe it's already Thursday tomorrow. It's Anime Club. Yellow 3 Venge. There's a 4TL. I bought 3 boosters of Innistrad Remastered, and I got a Markov. So that's what I'm saying. This stuff going to work, Asmok, yeah. It's all go on one big strike against the world. Not against any individual company, just the world. What am I thinking here, guys? I need to find my notes, right? It's in here. Dragon Warrior notes. It says here, for next stream, there's a continent north of Rimuldar to explore. On the north side of the entire map is a tower. So, man. So first of all, I think I'm not even in the underworld, right? I'm in the overworld. I'm in the first town. Aliahan, I think it's called? Or is that the last game? Not fast enough. Also, I have to physically be at the office tomorrow, so no Inno Club for me. Oh, no. That sucks. At least there's this beeping booping here to make us feel better. So 4TL's taking a break from Magic, huh? So I can save up like $400 for the new Tarker set. Thank you for banning Makoto on Bruise Days, by the way. We're all better off now. She can't hurt us anymore. Oh, buddy. I thought she was in the clear because I won. She's not a threat. Or was that just Ken? I forget what the rule was. I think the rule was if you won, we would ban... I have no recollection what the rule was. We'll just ban everybody. How about that? The healing beepity boopity energy. Oh, sorry. If he won, we banned Ken. If you won, we banned Makoto. So let's do spell return. Right? This is a Leahan. I want to go to Tantagel. There's also Hawksness, Cantillon, and Rimuldar. Man. Let's go to Rimuldar. I have no clue how to play this game. So let's look at our team. We have Brian, he's a spell sword. Assmilk is... well, all those guys are all sages, right? They're all about the same level. They all can revive. They all have magic of, you know, mostly fire and ice. What's our gear looking like? So Brian has a Silver Shield, Thunder Sword, Ring of Life. He like regens life, I think. Shield of Strength. So how come nobody else has a Shield of Strength? Is that something I need to buy for everybody? Or maybe they can't wield it? How much money do I have? Zombie Slasher, Iron Helmet, Silver Shield, Revealing Swimsuit, Stone of Sunlight. Oh, we have the Sunlight Stone and Step of Rain. Okay, that's a quest we're on, right? Sun Light Staff of Rain, okay. Oricons. We got a bunch of plot items here. We have the Falcon Sword as well. I don't really want that. Except for 12, 14, 12, I know you're a big 12 fan. But fuck that guy. I fought a 12 after the stream ended last night, guys. No Limo, his name is called. And just got me thinking, man, I really hate 12. I really, really hate 12. I love the reminder, Vencabot, of the tourney for the Golden Cable. Yes, dude, yes. The fucking Wi-Fi warlords. If I would ban KD Alpha, says Asmo. I don't remember the revenge. I think it might have been Nexi who won it. Oops, all Remy as a tournament concept. And it kind of reminds me of Mutant's idea for the Quickening. Just all Yang players. What name is that? The revenge of Nexi? You know, it fucking shocks me to think that, you know, Nexi was really before your time. Nexi, to me, is literally like, you know, one of the core Bruise Day guys. But we haven't really seen Nexi around Bruise Day since the PS3 era. Maybe once or twice he came by to visit. Oh, the name No Limo. Okay, No Limo. Yeah, he's on Fightcade a lot. He and I have fought in the past. When I saw his name, Revenge, I thought to myself, should I challenge this guy? I feel like there's a reason why I should not challenge him. I think I told myself not to challenge him anymore. And I challenged him, and turns out he plays 12. And I was like, oh, that's right, that's why I don't want to challenge him anymore. What good does beating 12 do me? Nothing. All it does for me is it makes me angry. Sometimes when I fight... Let me rethink that thought. When I fight anyone on Fightcade, and they have any rank whatsoever, I'm annoyed that they have the rank that they do. Right, I'll fight a fucking, you know, a B rank, whatever, and think to myself, boy, sure it's easy getting to B rank these days, huh? Or I'll fight an A rank and be like, wow, how are you an A rank? I think to myself, well, because they're cheesing people out. But that, you know, to be fair, it does not reflect poorly on them, their rank. It reflects poorly on the Third Strike community that we don't have an answer for this cheese. But also, you know, Fightcade rank, it really, what it really does is it further exemplifies the meaninglessness of Fightcade rank. Because you can farm... The only reason I'm an A rank is because I can farm, you know, my close friends who are all A rank. That's the only reason I ever hit A in the first place, right? Because I fucking fight a lot of Arteus, and I fight a lot of Third Noobster, and I don't know who they're fighting, but, you know, it's meaningless. There are A rank players that will totally destroy me. If I fought them 24/7, I would go back to B rank so fast. But the fact of the matter is that when I am able to play, and people of A rank are around, I tend to be able to beat them with some degree of consistency. Yeah, he's just up here and there, you're right, 3Revenge, yeah. Oh, he's on Herb streams? Nice. It's the system that allows you to pick your opponent. Yeah, it's that, right? It's that. Come back, Third Noobster. I'm sure he'll be around. I'm sure he'll be around. Another beautiful day of being retired at 3. Yes, I love life. Asmilk, you are not retired from Third Strike. I don't believe you. How much money do I have? Am I saving money for any reason? I have no gold. Do I have any gold in storage? Let's go check. I feel like I should be buying stuff. I feel like I should be buying gear. Let's see here. Item? No, talk. I have not played this game in a hot minute. Pick up. Gold. So I have 21,000 gold. Okay. I mean, is there a reason why I'm not spending that gold? Let me look at my notes here. Rimuldar. Falcon Sword. Sword of Destructio. It's 45,000. Okay. I want a Sword of Destructio. Do I have a Sword of Destructio? I have a Thunder Sword. Okay. Sword of Destructio, huh? It costs 45,000. Cloak of Evasion, Magic Armor, Silver Shield, Iron Mask. That's all pretty much trash. There's Cantlin. Cantlin has no shop. Okay. Alright. Arubis. Some notes in general. So let's go ahead and teleport. Honduras keeps me in check when I get A rank as Neon. Huh? Neon fights people from everywhere, dude. Or Chile, huh? Valle ain't coming to Jazzy, no chance to revenge. I wouldn't say that. I mean, maybe. Seems highly unlikely. Might, you know, maybe if there was a West Coast event, maybe. I mean, you know, Jazzy Barcode. Isn't Valle involved with Barcode? Was he there previous seasons for Jazzy? I sleep like a baby every night knowing there won't be games tomorrow when I wake up, huh? No games. Let a girl dream of 12 in top 3, huh? Oh, that's right, I can't sleep here anymore, that's right. I gotta fucking pay like a god. I gotta pay to sleep in my own fucking town at a hotel? Jesus. Mom! Let me go to bed! But honey, the world's already saved. No, it's not. Oops, I mean, yeah, sure it is. Okay, well, I'm gonna go to the hotel real quick. All my fucking friends. We're gonna have an orgy. Alright, so... Now... I've rested. Now I need to teleport. Spell. Brian, return. What's going on in Hawksness, anyway? Here it is. Hawksness. Okay. They have a zombie slasher, a staff of judgment, a sacred robe, a dragon mail, shield of strength, 15,000, revealing swimsuit. Okay. Well, can the sages wear the shield of strength or not? Yo, ass milk. Uses shield of strength. No. Okay. So sages can't wear it. Alright. Transfer this back to Brian. One thing it's kind of reminding... I'm kind of gradually getting flashbacks, right? Me and 4TL and you guys were talking about, you know, when are we going to respec these guys? Because... You know, I have a bunch of theories regarding whether or not we should respec. One, you know, basically the prevailing theory is we should not respec our guys because when you respec, you lose half your magic. And we need magic. Magic is really good. It kills enemies. It blows them up. 4TL points out, though, that you wouldn't need magic as bad if your whole team was a bunch of fucking soldiers. Right? We'd have a huge amount of HP. That would really save us a lot of magic and healing. Because we have spells that do a full heal. So let's say that, you know, right now as it stands, I basically use my full healing spell to heal us by, like, you know, 200 HP. But if we had a whole team, they had, like, fucking 600 HP each, right? We could use that full healing spell to heal, like, 500 HP at a time. That would save us a lot of magic. And also, there's a lot of situations 4TL pointed out where, you know, you want to hit one enemy really hard, and magic's not really good at that. It's good for killing groups, not for killing individuals. So Neon says here, I'll set up a GoFundMe to get Boo-Ha-Ha to the finale, huh? Boo-Ha-Ha. I sold your bed to make room for a sex dungeon, says Revenge. Yeah, that's fucking my mom. Okay, I'm happy for you, but also, what the hell, Mom? Mom! Mom did her 18 years, let her get out the whips and chains without waiting for summer camp. No can do, boss. Don't respect dude, please, that would be such a throw. Don't talk back to Mom. She'll sell your shield or stronger for a gimp suit. God, Mom! That's my shield. What am I doing here? Am I equipping Brian again? A shield of strength. Okay. Does he have more than one shield? He does. Well, I mean, I could probably sell the fuck out of this, right? I want to sell Brian's shield of silver shield. Yes. Okay, so now what am I gonna do here? What do I got? Item? Yeah, so I'm sorry, look at my thing here. So there's a dragon mail as well. Didn't we establish that the dragon mail is not as good as the sword edge armor? I feel like we did that somehow. Do I have the dragon mail in storage? You could try a soldier with one character at first, and if it seems OP, reclass the rest. Huh? That's an idea. But really, I think I want to wait until level 40. So it would be basically Aspmilk would be our soldier, I feel like. She'd be a street soldier. Man, there's a 10,000-year-old artifact! I want to withdraw an item. Is there a dragon armor in here? A sword of illusion. That's the one that's for Asmilk, in theory, right? It's a sword for a lady warrior. Demon axe, sphere of light. Wizard, that's another plot item. I have magic armor. There's the dragon mail. So I tried it and didn't like it. Okay, so then it would seem there's a wizard's wand, staff of judgment, dragon killer, falcon sword, sacred robe, dragon mail. There's also an angel's robe. A dragon killer? What is it? Oh, there it is. Okay, so I didn't like that either. I have tried that, I didn't like it. But there's this fucking Sword of Destructio, so really it's all that I have left to buy, right? All that I have left to buy is a Sword of Destructio, I think. Destructio! Okay, so that's in Rimmildar, and it costs 45,000. It's super expensive. Okay, works for me. I've been a soldier all my life. But he says, no, I want to use the lady sword. Yes. I want to leave gold. I want to leave 7,000 gold here. Okay. I guess it can't be me, then Milky is the best option, huh? Man, I had to fight off an acid-spitting dragon for that. That's nice, honey, but it's Mommy's time to have Dad dragging these nuts on her. Okay, so basically now our objective is to advance exploring Alefgard. And yeah, the only reason why Asmilk would be the one to use the Sword of Destructio would be because she is the closest to reaching level 40, and my theory is that around level 40 will be when she learns her last spells. If I go look at Asmilk's status, right? She's missing 2 spells in the Wizard class, and missing 2 spells in the Pilgrim class. So she's almost mastered all the magic in the game. Once that's the case, I think that there's no reason really to leave her as a sage. What's kind of annoying, though, is that she could always learn new spells in that overworld category. Right? The command spells. There's really no way to know when you have all the command spells. Because that menu expands dynamically, I believe. Oh, no, it doesn't. Okay. That means that she only has 1 more spell to learn for being a pilgrim. Are you feeling better, Stork? I mean, the music is definitely, you know, very nostalgic and bouncy, and it kind of is relieving. I'm kind of glad to be back playing this game. I'm still feeling kind of uncomfortable insofar as I don't know how to play. But it'll come back to me, like riding a bike, right? Rimmildar. Counterpoint. Thank you for the reminder, Asmilk. I forgot you can be a dragon in this game. So, now I can scroll to the bottom of my notes here. I'm on a quest right now that involves the Stones of Sunlight and shit like that. But, it says here, there's a continent north of Rimmildar to explore. On the north side of the entire map is a tower, probably the Tower of Rubis. There's a cave north of Tantagel that I haven't explored yet. Well, let's use Repel and find my boat. I'm gonna check out this continent north of Rimmildar. So my boat's over here somewhere, I think, right? Seems like Repel's working pretty well. Okay, now, boy, I sure wish I had any memory whatsoever. I wish I didn't have fucking short-term memory loss. So, Darth Bears. Are they gonna fuck us up? Brian, what do you do, Brian? What do you do? Blaze, heal, okay. Zap, heal more, heal all. Lightning, heal us all. Blaze, well, he only has two pages, okay. He also has this Thunder Sword. It'll hit all the enemies, I believe. But it also does a really big damage on a single enemy as well. But that doesn't really help us, right? We don't want to have him attack one single enemy, because they're going to all take damage equally, in theory. So you use this. Okay. Now, Smoke, do you have any items you like to use, or...? Not really. Alright, so she has all kinds of magic, including a bunch of magic that just kills everything. Yeah, I forgot about that, Smoke. Fucking the trolls just bodying Ginseng. So, I mean, we have these insanely powerful... Oh, she can become a dragon. And there are certain matchups where that's a good thing, right? We want to be a dragon sometimes in this game. It's kind of like the move. In fact, I seem to recall that we had this... I was kind of gradually developing a strategy, right? That revolved around Asmilk being a dragon. It was like, just have her become a dragon and everybody else block. Right? Because that's what that would save you a lot of magic. Because it costs her like 12 or 24 magic to transform. But then nobody else is spending more magic. That's the thing. It saves us a bunch of magic on the other characters. Well, let's just have her use Snowstorm here in the short term. Then Ginseng, you use Firebolt. And Fortiel, you use Snowstorm. Let's just see what happens. Like, are they immune to magic? Okay. I gotta remember how this scheme works mechanically. Okay, no effect, alright. So they're not really that vulnerable to lightning. Oh, those guys are not that bad. So fire seems not as good as ice on these guys. Okay. So use ice on them, and they die pretty much right away. Okay. Here's the boot. Same fight again? Okay. Uh-oh! Okay, 47 damage. Okay, Ginseng's eating shit. Okay. So now let's have Brian fight. Asmilk cast Snowstorm. And you guys both fight. Oh! Milila, milila, milili. Well, they're still alive. Well, there goes Asmilk. Just get cold in here. So Asmilk went from having full health to being instantly dead, basically. Yay, Fortiel! Okay, really good level up, all things considered. So now we have to use, I guess, Fortiel? Use Vivify on Asmilk. And then we have to, like, use a healing spell, right? Asmilk can use... No, it should be Brian, because magic's not really good for anything else, right? That's the idea here. Brian, use Heal More, which I think heals roughly 100 HP, right? Yes. Okay. So now I'm in my boat. And we're going to the far north, is the idea. Now here's this fight. This is where things get kind of interesting. Isn't this the fight that I said we should, like, be a dragon for some reason? I don't remember why. Here's what I'm gonna do. Let's have Brian use his sword. Have Asmilk be a dragon. And then everybody else attack with various bullshits. Snowstorm and Firebolt. Asmilk's a dragon now. So lightning is, you know, mixed effectiveness. Firebolt did work. Firebolt did better than Snowstorm. These guys can attack a shit ton of times. Now, Asmilk already is a dragon, so she's gonna breathe fire on everybody. We should always attack, I feel like. Okay. Nice. So, yeah, the dragon is super sick. Jesus! Don't worry, milady, I'll vivify you. Bob John says here, this game has such an old clunky UI. I like it has so many menus for spells when the only spell you ever need is Be Dragon. Yeah, like literally just Be Dragon. Like I am a fucking dragon. It still hurts. I heard you. So let's see here. Spells. We have to heal people now, right? Brian. Another thing. I can't see how much health you have in this game. Such a shitty UI. Status. Condition. Alright. So we kind of... We could heal Ginseng, basically. Or we could just be assholes about this and keep going. So, I guess the entire idea is that I need to go up here and explore. Here's this continent. I haven't been to this continent at all yet, correct? It's like a whole new continent for me. Well, I could get off this fucking boat and go explore. If it would behoove me. Let's not do that yet, though. I feel like the water is safer than the land. Let's just triple verify that this is a place I've not been before. This doesn't seem familiar. There might even be towns and shit around here. This is definitely a whole new continent. Ginseng isn't here, so I'll roleplay all his reactions for him. Thank you, Assmilk. Okay. That is such a thing Assmilk would say. There's that Tower of Rimmildar. This continent is not that big, honestly. Minity-bop-boop. Okay. Cute little islands around here. And this is where I already was there before, okay. So yeah, so basically my notes pretty much say it like it is. There's really just a couple things for me to do. There's 3 things so far. King Malazan, 1 Kragacles. That fucker Kragacles is a god. If we had the entire team fight Kragacles, he would still survive this turn. And probably the next turn as well. Let's have, everyone fight the Malazan. I have no clue how much health this Malazan has. I have no frame of reference at all whatsoever. Oh, Jesus Christ. 62. 51. Oh, he's already dead. 30 and 30. Oh, god damn, hitting 3 times. Like, stop. What are you doing, dog? This won't kill him almost certainly, but he should be almost dead after this turn. Okay, come on. I only hit once, let's go. So this guy's kind of random, huh? It's a little bit random. Power of loving friendship heals you. We should build a community on one of those islands, but like a good one this time, huh? Is that the plot of Bioshock? I don't know, is he? He shot to Bioshock, a game that I should have liked a lot more than I did, but I didn't. I can't help it. Okay, spell. Brian. Heal more. Heal all on Ginseng. Then heal more on Fortiel and Assmilk. Okay. Oh my gosh, you ever played what the fuck? You Assmilk ever played fucking Bioshock? What the fuck? Yo, Assmilk, what the fuck? Spell. Brian. Heal all on Assmilk. Alright, so let's go scope out this tower, first of all. Make sure it's a dungeon. Definitely a dungeon. Good enough for me. I want to basically explore this continent. This is a whole oh, there's a town here. Oh, shit! well. I think the dragons are pretty hard, right? The Skalgans? Let's have Brian fight the Goopy. Assmilk be a fucking dragon. Ginseng fight the Goopy. And Fortail fight the Goopy. Okay, I have no idea. I forgot how strong the Goopies are or aren't. They're not that strong. They have like 100 health. And then you guys fight the Skalgans. Oh, yeah, you're getting crits. Dude, Assmilk is so sick. Just being a fucking dragon! Oh my god! Dude, how can Assmilk be a fucking dragon? That's crazy. That's crazy to me. Wow, cool with the anti-capitalist remarks. Venka doesn't deserve this disrespect. You think I'm a fucking capitalist, Assmilk? Let's see here, repel. There you go. So, what the fuck is this? The village of Coal. 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 I need some hints, right? I need some hints regarding the fucking Rainbow Bridge and shit. The proprietor of the item store is highly skilled. Okay. The proprietor of the item store is highly skilled. He buys useless things, restores them, and resells them. I hear that the Sword of Kings was shattered into pieces. What the hell? Is it a Sword of Kings as well? How long is this fucking game? We're still getting new hints for brand new quests. I hear the Sword of Kings was shattered into pieces by the Archfiend. Yeah, you can just be a dragon. That's all. You can literally just be a dragon. Like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna just be a dragon. The store deals in weapons and armor. Like, what do you got here? Gear. Broadsword. Sledgehammer. Dragon mail. A water flying cloth? What? What? Silver shield. Iron mask. Why does that sound familiar? A water flying cloth? Wasn't that from the last game? That sounds really familiar. This is in the last game, right? But what did it end up doing? You needed it to create, like a... I don't really remember. Well, if you were an NPC in this game, what lore would you drop, huh? I want to be one of the NPCs. There's an NPC in this game, John. It's a crying lady. And because her husband was murdered. She has a unique sprite for some reason. So there's no other sprite in the game that has... There's no other character that has the same sprite. It's kind of cool. I want to be an NPC that has a unique sprite. So we can have Assmilk get killed, and I can be the sad guy. Like, oh no, Assmilk died. Hey, if you can be a fucking dragon, just so you know. Water flying claw. So poison tiles didn't hurt you, right? I wonder if I still have my notes for Dragon Quest II. Wouldn't that be the dopest shit of all time? Where's my old notes? I wonder if my old notes for that game are in my personal files, my creative section, my writing section, game notes section. Anything here regarding Dragon Warrior? No, there's not. What else we got here? I don't know, I'm curious. I'm looking at my old gameplay notes I've made over the years. I just got 4 notes? That's funny. What is that all about? From 2011. Dark Souls mechanic notes. That's interesting. Where did I write my old notes? You know what, actually, I realize this now. I bet you they're on my fucking iPad. Something insane like that. What's up, Revolutionary? It's still the same game, yeah, it still is after all this time. Also, it was best armor for mages, the water flying cloth. I'm gonna look at, see if I can find my notes on my iPad here. I bet you they're on here somewhere. Notes. Okay, No, maybe not. Are they on my phone, maybe? And if so, which phone? I don't think they're on my phone. I don't think I even have any notes on my phone. Like, I don't think I have a notes app on my phone. Amazing how they fit so much games with a handful of bytes on that old hardware. It's crazy. This game is so huge, well done. It's like literally massive. I think I used this phone. Maybe use my old iPad. That might have been it as well. If it was on this phone, where would I have written it? I don't think I have a notes app. I was looking for one just today and I couldn't find one. That's really fucking annoying. That's really annoying. Maybe it was Discord. If I go to Discord and look at, like my conversations to myself, maybe? You guys ever send yourself notes on Discord? Because we live in a hellscape where there's no basic bitch notes app on mobile devices. Let me see here. Here's my notes with to my other Discord account. Okay. Oh man, this is embarrassing. Just a bunch of random notes about like shopping lists and shit like that. Okay, but no, this is not where my notes for Dragon Warrior are. Well, what the fuck? I took all those notes, they're just totally worthless to me now. I don't even know where they're at. This game is longer than most RPGs today, says Assmilk. Time to the old Dragon Wiki, says 4TL. As much as I hate to admit it, I send myself notes and SMS and Discord all the time. Isn't it annoying, Revolutionary? Why can't there just be a fucking notes app? I know they exist, but they have ads. Like, why should a notes app have ads? That I don't fucking get, you know what I'm saying? That's what I don't fucking understand. Oh, here we go. I think I found it. Oh, yeah, I did. I found her notes. That's amazing. These notes are fucking cracking me up already, how they're written. Okay, so now I need to basically search this conversation on Discord. Search for the flying cloth. Okay. So thank you. So yeah, it's some kind of piece of gear, like 4TL points out. I guess that's why here in the gear shop, huh? I didn't recall it was pretty decent defense. And also maybe right 4TL made them float over poison tiles. We struck gold, Assmilk. Do you guys have iPhones? My Android has a Samsung Notes app. No, I don't have an iPhone. I have just some random ass Android phone. It's a Motorola something or other. It doesn't come with no notes app. Okay, broadsword, blah, 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 blah. Okay. I can afford that water flying cloth. Maybe I will. Maybe I ump to, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I ump to. These are the open air baths. Okay. Fun. Oh, look, there's more to explore over there. There's a guy over there. What's up, guy over there? So there's only the one door over here. What's all this? Item, Brian, final key. What's up, Boyker? Welcome aboard. Why is there a person from Japan over there? Hey, who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Powers of good and the light. Powers of good are the light, and the Archfiend is the darkness. You should be able to weaken the magical powers of the Archfiend if you have a sphere of light. Okay. You should be able to weaken the magical powers of the Archfiend if you have the sphere of light. And I do. And I do. Yo, boss, want to take a nap? Take a bath? Can we stop? I wish I could take a bath. It'd be fun. I don't think we can. We can't go in the water. We're like Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh shit. Alright. Let's go check out this fine-looking eatery over here. Final key. When it looked like we were about to become offerings to the Orochi, we fled. My husband used to be a swordsmith in Japan. Okay. My husband used to be a swordsmith in Japan. Hey man, I told you Japan. Then why do I have this swimsuit? I can't even go take a fucking bath. You just vibing out here, my guy? It's good. If you have the fairy flute, you can free Arubis from the curse that turned her into a stone statue. If you have the fairy flute, you can free Arubis from the curse that turned her into a stone statue. Fairy water, fairy water. How about flute? Echoing flute, echoing flute. Rumor has it the fairy flute is in the village of Cole. Oh, okay. So it's somewhere around here, huh? So right now it's Cole. 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 Look at this cute little restaurant. Rumor has it that the Sword of Kings was made of Orokin. Okay. Has it that the Sword of Kings was made of Orokin? So I got one piece of Orokin, so does that mean it's a piece of the sword, perhaps? A man who they say came from Japan is upstairs. Oh, we can reforge the sword using the Orokin. Oh! Oh, it's a swordsmith. Oh. This shop deals in tools. What can I do for you? Buy. Nothing that crazy. Well, what if I sell? Who has the Orokin? Who amongst ye has this Orokin? This ginseng, huh? Orokin. Oh! That's interesting. Huh. The guy will buy the Orokin. So let's see here. So, one of the hints I got was, the proprietor of the item store is highly skilled. He buys useless things, restores them, and resells them. So if I sold him the Orokin, he would make me some kind of fancy something. Interesting. So 4TL says to me, 4TL. Last Milk says here, out in Japan, they call me Orochi because my shit be dangling between my legs like a snake. Okay. Alright. Adds up, I guess. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. This is a funny looking little tile here. I don't like this. Do I only need one piece of Orokin to make this Sword of Kings, or what? I'm gonna go talk to this guy over here. He's on some kind of weirdo spot. Being a fucking weirdy. Yo, weirdy! What you doing on here, dog? Rumor has it that Arubis is sealed inside the tower island to the west. Rubus is sealed inside of a tower on an island to the west. So I need to find this damn flute. And the flute's supposed to be here somewhere in coal, they said, right? But where? I got a hint that the echoing flute's in coal. But where? Where, though? I don't see anything too crazy out here, from the look of it. Who's this person again? Okay, it's giving me a cute little hint. Where would the echoing flute be around here? Dee 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 dee. It's supposed to be in coal. Coal! Here's the open air bath. Did that guy come to the forest to talk rumors and gossip? Probably out here smoking fucking reefer, is my guess. Open air bath. I mean, someone's about to drop something. I mean, how far north can I go? Let's go check here so I don't go insane. Alright, alright. I'm still going. Okay, that's where it ends, up there. Hey, he's smoking reefer out there, for sure, I smoke. He's confirmed to be smoking reefer. That's not a fan theory. That's canon. Well, I got a hint that told me that the echoing flute was in coal. I don't see... Or not that, but the fairy flute's in coal. But who would have such a thing? Maybe there's somebody in the inn? This is the shittiest inn I've ever seen in my life. I'll stay here, dude, but just so you know, this is the shittiest inn I've ever seen in my life. You just have one little bed. There's no fucking room in this, dude. Really cool, there's a little puff of smoke by his little sprite. It's like literally 3 pixels of smoke. That'd be so sick. Huh, the fairy flute is in coal? But where? It's a little shitty little room there, Asmo. My fortress. Your fucking womb, like in Simon Garfunkel's I Am a Rock, I'm an Island. Hiding in my room, safe within my womb. I touch no one and no one touches me. I am a rock. I am an island. That's what I'm saying, Fortiel. I never really understood that song, though. It feels like it has some pretty serious geographical misunderstandings, right? Because Iraq is not an island. I am a rock. I'm not an island. So where... What am I supposed to do? You know me, Bald Eagle. Playing Dragon Warrior and just fucking singing out of tune. Rocket's hard, island is solitary. One of these days, we all gotta get in a voice chat on Discord and sing along with Vencabot. That'd be kind of fun. He buys used listings and resells them. Would he buy the echoing flute? Make it into a fairy flute? Because that thing was useless. If I'm supposed to sell the Orhalcon, I have to see if I can sell the Orhalcon elsewhere. If I can't, which I presume I cannot, that'll be a strong hint to sell it here. I can't find this flute. I need more hints for this flute. Where the fuck is this flute? It's supposed to be here, but I cannot find this fucking flute. Where's the flute? Life is good, guys. It's a riddle. I think the answer is Gibraltar. It's a rock and an island. Well, there you go, Wild John. Wow, I'm so fucking smart. That's what fucking Simon Garfunkel is, right? They're fucking Gibraltar. Okay. Let's go explore more of this island. This island is big. Maybe the whole island is cool, you know what I'm saying? This is just a village of cool. Cool. Do 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 do. Look at this fucking dude! Ah, he's a fucking freak! He's a fucking freak! He's got nipples, he's got a whip, he's got a fucking dagger, he's got toes. Oh my god! Yo! Egg drop, this dude's a fucking freak! Boyker's got a fucking freak! How can you defeat this opponent? He's got a whip and a fucking dagger and nipples. He's gotta be the only guy in this whole game that has nipples. That's what I'm saying, Wild John. Kick a guy from fucking mom's house. He's stimulated. Everyone in that village, they are a rock, says Assmilk, huh? Okay, and maybe the coal is the island then. Dude, how am I gonna fucking beat this guy? Attack him with everybody, huh? Fucking die. You fucking freak. Oh, he died pretty quick. Oh, no. It's okay, we'll use magic. So, Brian, you fight. Assmilk, you just use, you know... Snowstorm! Firebolt! Snowstorm! Oh, he's already dead. He died in one hit. Wasn't as bad as he looked. I thought he was gonna be like the most gangster enemy of all time. He's kind of more like medium gangster. The new Origami Angel album has a song that reminded me of I'm a Rock, except in modern pop punk form. Origami Angel. This area seems kind of suspicious. Goes back for a fairy flute, you know what I'm saying? I'm a dumb mess for doing this, but now I've started, I can't stop. This is a bad idea. It's gonna be nothing here. Ah, well. I want to see what he'd do to me. Okay, so these guys die pretty quick, but they've Snowstorm! They can blind you, unfortunately. Jesus. Got the fucking sneezers going here. Thank you for a donation. I don't see what that was. That was from Anonymous. Thank you for the 10 bucks, Anonymous. I had some fucking McDonald's today, Anonymous. And that more than pays for my Mickey D's. You guys ever eat McDonald's before? I don't recommend it personally. How are you fucking being Sneezy McGee, Egg Drop? How are you being Sneezy McGee? I'm already searching Assmilk. I just gotta fucking... Now I gotta finish it. Now I gotta finish it. Okay. So the Skalkins are... I'm really scared of them. I'm really scared of them. The Ghoul's pretty easy. I think the Skalkins are immune to magic. Is that the idea? That's why I wanted Assmilk for them, right? Pretty sure that's why that is. So, Brian, you fight this Ghoul. Assmilk, you be a dragon. Ginseng, you fight this Ghoul. Fortiel, you parry. McDonald's sucks, says Fortiel. But I got some for free the other day, and it's like a really, really good if you don't have to pay for it, says a 4TL. Mick Eds? You went to Mick Erectile Dysfunctions, says Well John? No, Mickey. Oh, I see, Mick EDs. Oh, I see. Yes, in that case I did Well John. Yes, I did. Dude, ass milk. I downloaded them. I'm trying to fucking, order on the app to make the drive-thru easier. So I downloaded this app, McDonald's app. And it said, required fields. Your name, address, and zip code. So I entered my email address and my zip code. But for my name, I entered Ronald McDonald. Because I was like, dude, I'm sick of entering my actual name. When it says it needs my name, why? And how can they prove it's my name? Why do you need my name? And how can you prove... You're not going to ask for my ID to prove it, right? So fuck, I'm just going to be whoever. So I entered Ronald McDonald. And I fucking go to the fucking window to get my food. And I'm like, yeah, I have... my order code is GV7. And he was like, is that an order for Ronald? And I was like, what? And I was like, oh yeah, I guess it is. I guess it is. In this case, I guess it is. Yes, ass milk, yes. I use fake names on DoorDash and stuff all the time because you're a fucking smartass. Like, I'm a dumbass for waiting this long to fucking do something like that. Is Brian all fucky? Oh, no. Ass milk's a choto fucky, but I think we're okay. Give me a flut! Why is there a cute little forest here on a beach? If no flut. Uh-oh. Okay, so now you fight. You be a dragon. You fight and you fight. I also forget about it, but I've gotten really good about hiding my surprise. Oh, that's amazing. Ass milk, yes. Be a fucking dragon, yes! Yes! Whoa! Didn't get an egg drop for 10 bucks. Wow. That's extremely generous. That's so much scratch. I can afford more not McDonald's. See what I'm saying, egg drop? Like, not McDonald's. I told my dear sweet father, who I love today, ass milk. I said, I'm gonna go get some fast food. Whatever you want, I'll pick up. Right? Combined our orders, basically. He said he wanted Mickey D's. I was like, alright. I got Mickey D's, you got Mickey D's. Boy, guys, here's my advice. Don't ever get Mickey D's. That T-Bell money, boyker. That's what I'm saying for you. I'm gonna put on a taco truck, something decent. I used to order food from my old job with a fake name, so I didn't know it was me. Oh, I see what you mean. So from where you used to work. Dude, I love this sprite so much. Egg drop, look at this fucking dude. He's the best. I want to play as him, man. I don't want to play as me. That's crazy. You fight, you fight. You fight, and you fight. He's got very low health. Oh. Oh. Didn't see that coming. Well, you have to die in that case. We have like 6 halal trucks in my town. Sounds amazing for you. What the fuck? I did, Ekdrop. Thank you. I did enjoy my meal. What's going on? So, I'm sorry. I was reading the chat, and now there's another winged demon. Did the voodoo shaman summon this demon? He's so good, Asmilk. He's so good. This guy's a fucking freak! Look at him! Look at this freaky motherfucker with his fucking dagger. Yo! It's getting too freaky. Like, stop. You're weird. Why are you so weird, dude? Well, that was fucking good how that panned out, huh? You're fucking weird. I enjoyed my meal, guys. It was a delicious meal of burger and fry and chicken nugget. But, and to be fair, it was a fair price. Here's the thing. So I bought this food from Mickey D's. Here's what I bought. It cost me $10. I bought a $5 McChicken meal. It was a McChicken and 4 chicken nuggets, a sody pop, and a small fry for $5. On top of that, here's where my error was. Here's where my mistake that I made was. I bought a $5 McDouble meal. I bought a $5 McChicken meal and a $5 McDouble meal. It was a McDouble, small fry, 4 chicken nuggets, and a sody pop. So for $10, I got 2 sody pops, 8 McNuggets, a McChicken, a McDouble, and 2 small fries. And so in terms of like tummy fullness, in terms of like the fullness to dollar spent ratio, it was very agreeable. It was very agreeable. But it wasn't enjoyable. It wasn't that enjoyable. Because I could afford it. That's the thing. Whenever I go fast food, I always basically buy like 10 to 12 bucks worth. Otherwise, in my mind, it doesn't justify going out. But I don't really need that much food. But I always buy that much food. And a partridge in a pear tree, says Wild John. It didn't taste like nothing. The fries were the best part. Everything else just kind of was whatever. I don't understand why you would spend money on McDonald's. Like, it was filling, but it was not enjoyable. I should have gone to Taco Bell. I considered getting my dad his McDonald's and getting Taco Bell for myself from elsewhere. But I didn't want to stop twice. But I will never eat McDonald's again, guys. I swear to God. I swear to God, I'm never eating McDonald's again. Wizard, be a dragon. Can anybody else be a dragon yet? No? I wonder when you learn to be a dragon. Because you should be a dragon if you can. Ouch. For $10, Mass Milk, not a bad haul. It was very filling, but not very enjoyable. He told me he doesn't like Taco Bell. He said, you know what, I don't like Taco Bell. I was like, alright. Alright, fine. But I don't understand how you could not like Taco Bell, though. That's my thing. What does that mean, exactly? If you say that you don't like Taco Bell, like, what does that mean? That you're a psychopath? Oh, I'm sure, Aspug, I'm sure. Trust me. So there's a pretty cool little bridge down there. Or a little cave. Make a note here. In minutes. There's a cave northeast of Tantagil. There's a cave south of Goal. There's a tower west of Goal. So really, that's the only 3 things I have left to do in this area, it seems. So I guess it would make sense to go to Tantagil area first. It seems like that should be earlier in the game, right? It should be easier enemies there, maybe? Bald Eagle says here, Venka, your dad, your old man is wise. Taco Bell is hella mid, at least over here in my country. I'm not surprised to hear that, Stress Stork. I mean, for one thing, you live in South America. I'm sure Taco Bell would be very mid over there. I have people that tell me that Taco Bell is mid in Canada, and it's mid in the UK. And I don't see a reason to not agree with them. I don't see why I should not believe them in that respect. I will also say this. I would physically fistfight somebody who told me that Taco Bell was mid if they like fast food. That's the caveat, though. Because everyone that I know that doesn't like Taco Bell, they don't like fast food. And that's fair, I guess. But if you're a fast food connoisseur and you don't fuck with Taco Bell, that's what I don't understand. Taco Bell is free. Free. The best fast food. It's not close. It's not close. Wendy's is a distant second. A distant second. Taco Bell is mid everywhere, it says Waljon, huh? It's okay to like mid food. Waljon, I will accept that it is mid. Compared to other types of food you can get. Compared to homemade food, mid. Compared to restaurant food, mid, right? But to other fast food chains, no. Taco Bell is the top tier. If you're going to get fast food, it's got to be Taco Bell. Cookout is best fast food, says Fortiel. Okay, Fortiel, here's the thing. I should also add another caveat, right? To not include regional fast food. Because that shit can go pretty hard sometimes. Did I tell you I've been to Cookout before, Fortiel? And that they fucking tried to evangelize me into Christianity? People are like, dude, this fast food's so good, I don't even care if I'm gonna get evangelized, dog. I was like, damn. That's some good-ass food right there. Because it was pretty tasty. Yeah, Checkers Rallies, yeah, egg drop. So Checkers Rallies is kind of like Cookout, right? Egg drop, they're kind of the same. There's Checkers / Rallies. There's Steak and Shake. There's Whataburger. There's Cookout. I'm forgetting one. What's the other one that's not Whataburger? People talk about all the time. Hork likes Hooters. Do you guys have Hooters down there in South America? Forgetting one of these burger places. Cookout is godlike. But they gave me a fucking like a napkin that had scripture on it. And I was like, hey! That's what I'm saying, Fortune. That's what I'm saying. I was fucking literally just eating my french fries and fucking look at the fucking french fries box. It's all like, the Lord shall rise again. And I was like, hey! I said I wanted some fries. Not a fucking scripture lesson. They're like, yeah, well, that's what we believe in here, dude. That's our fucking faith, all right? It's our establishment. You buying food from us, you get scripture with your fucking food. And I was like, that sounds pretty fucking creepy, but this fucking burger kind of slaps, so it's whatever, I guess. That's what I'm saying, actually. Okay, so I'm sorry, what am I doing here? I was going to teleport back to base here. Return to Tantagel. Cool. Too late, asshole. You already said it. Y'all know what you said. I love going to get some fast food and ending up joining a cult as well, John. Alright. So I got some gold out of the whole deal as well. Oh, that's right. I need to see if I can sell this Orican here, right? Who here is the guy that buys items? Is there such a man? Dee 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 dee, I wanna sell some shit. Are you the guy that buys that shit? Sell ginseng shit, sell this. Doesn't buy that here, see? Okay. So I know what I gotta do now. I gotta go sell this Orican. It's a lot of fucking gold, too. Should be able to buy the Sword of Destructio from that sale, right? So let's go item. No, not item. Spell, Brian, return to Cole. Cole. I was like, hey! What is this? What is this, proprietor? And they were like, that's just our fucking faith, man. We believe in that shit. Is that a big deal to you? Is that any of your business? Well, it's on my goddamn cup! Well, you know, you pay us a small fee to get a delicious burger. You put scripture on your cup. I kind of figure that's a pretty fair trade-off. You're lucky this burger fucking slaps. I wouldn't tolerate this fucking disrespect. I'm saying Asmo. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna sell this for this price. I've never had Del Taco Portillo. I'm not in that area. Do you have the shit for sale? No. I have to leave and come back, maybe, to get the shit for sale that I want? Never had Del Taco in my life. I could have had it one time. I was in Texas, and they're like, "You want Del Taco?" And I was like, "No." There's no taco. There's an actual like Mexican restaurant right there, and they're like, "Okay." And I did not regret that decision. It was delicious tacos that I got. I was like, why would I want chain tacos when I'm in fucking Texas? To be clear, Assmilk, this is a totally fictional, imagined conversation that I had with the proprietor. I just drank my fucking drink and didn't say shit about it. But I did think about it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't actually say words, but I thought words in his direction. My bad, I was busy wiping muddy dog feet, but I heard the convo. Taco Bell is definitely top tier fast food. It really is revolutionary, it really is. Again, you can tell me if you want that Taco Bell is mid, if you don't like fast food. Straight up. Some people don't like fast food, that's fine. I do. Sword of Kings. Okay. It's not as expensive as the Sword of Destructio. It was confusing. Yeah, I'm just saying. I was thinking words out of Asmo. Or, of Bald Eagle. Before my stomach decided I wasn't allowed to eat anything, I used to like it more than Taco Bell. Del Taco. I heard it's pretty decent. I heard it's pretty much just like Taco Bell. Brian, let's return to Aliahan. Yeah, we prepared other fast food, yeah. So it's not, for me, it's not close. I fuck with Wendy's a little bit. I fuck with Wendy's. I'll eat Wendy's for sure. But I'm never gonna eat McDonald's again. Not because it was bad, because it didn't taste like anything. I judge the quality of fast food chain by how effective they are at converting you to their religion. Well, I mean, this place, fucking Cookout, they failed. To be fair, they failed. I also like food. Some people say that fast food just doesn't, A, work with their guts for some reason. It's too greasy and too nasty, it makes them feel like shit afterward. Okay, so I want, 9,000. And that's fine. If you can't eat fast food because it's too gross, that's fine. But if you do eat fast food, you trying to tell me that there's better fast food than Taco Bell? Again, like, I should also double back, right? Again, maybe, if you have, like, a local chain fast food, I can kind of see how that could compete with Taco Bell. Never say never, never say never, right? One day you might be like, you know what, dude? God is good. Just eat this burger like, you know what? God is good. This burger converted me. It's such a good burger. Alright, so back to coal. I have an iron gut, Asmo. In fact, I don't know. Taco Bell makes my stomach feel better. I don't know why that is. Because it's not as though I have an iron gut. This fucking McDonald's kind of gave me some bubble guts. But Taco Bell makes my stomach feel better. It's very soothing. I don't know, is it fucking, what's all the cheese? The real reason to eat at a Cookout is because the milkshakes are so killer. Sure, the burgers are good, but those milkshakes made a deal with Satan, I'm sure. Welcome aboard, Rick. I was talking about you earlier, I was talking about you behind your back earlier. You didn't hear me. By the Sword of Kings, I hope it's fucking good. I don't know if it'll be good. Christian fast food is old, huh? Where's the Cthulhu worshipping fast food? You enter wanting some fries, you exit wanting Cthulhu, rah, waka, waka. Yeah, it'd be fucking nice. Be nice change of pace. Something about this old arcade NES fonts just hits different, huh? That shit's fucking mad thick. The text is goddamn huge in these games. Yeah, I was talking to Grand Finals Gaming on a guy, because they submitted an event for the Jazzy Circuit. They said they were going to talk to you about streaming stuff. And I was like, Rick's excellent at streaming. He's a legend in his own time. Okay, that's an amazing sword now, question mark. Is it any good? Yes, it is insanely good. Okay, how about the Sword of Destructio, though? How does it compare to the Sword of Destructio? Alright, so now I should definitely return to Tantagel. This game is goddamn huge! What a huge world this game has! I cannot believe it! Yeah, I'd like to have a meeting with you and Rabby in the coming weeks to keep us all on the same page for Michigan Third Strike. Good idea, Doc. I've been fucking with Lansing Third Strike lately. I've been playing Third Strike every other weekend right here in Lansing with Bionic Arm and Gates of Heaven, aka Piper. Okay, so I need to go where again? Yeah, cave north of Tantagel. Okay, let's go check out this cave. Spells, Brian, Repel. What the fuck? I hate these fucking slimes, man. Fuck these slimes, man! What the fuck, dude? How are you guys breaching my repel? You're like level 1. What a waste of time. I think it's supposed to be for fun. I think it's a joke that they breach your repel because this is the town from the first game. And so of course you have to fight slimes outside of that town. Okay. So we gotta kill this fucking Goopy. He ain't no Garaboopy, but he's still a fucking menace. Alright, so there's gonna be a cave up here to the northeast, I think? Is that the idea? Is that where we're at, basically? Is there a cave up here, or am I fucking tripping? Oh no, not this guy. Ginseng, look out! This guy has like 1,000,000 health, right? Like a totally insane amount of health. Should Aspmilk be a dragon for this? I mean, I guess. You will laugh at our joke, player. It is very funny. So Venka, I know you're pretty set on Elden Ring, or FF13 or 15. I'm not really that set on it, to be honest. But after that, is it finally WRPG time, huh? WRPG time. I don't know, Fortiel. This is a topic I've not discussed with you guys, I don't believe, at much length. I've discussed it briefly with, you know, Ginseng and Connor off-stream. But I expect that after our next long play, we will not be doing long plays anymore. I think that this will be our final long play after this game. And part of the reason I'm thinking of going Elden Ring is because this channel started with Dark Souls. So I think it'd be very round to end it with Dark Souls. Basically, situations in my personal life have arisen where the channel's future is pretty much not a thing anymore. I've been saying for years that our future's been very uncertain and that I need more support on Patreon to, you know, to keep it going, but as it stands right now, the channel's future is pretty much done. I haven't been able to make it a success. That's why part of why I've been so depressed lately, is the realization that, basically after 8 years, our channel is basically can't keep going anymore. So, I've been going through a lot of emotional pain for the past few weeks regarding this. And basically, after all this time of meditating on it, I've decided that it seems reasonable, perhaps, that I could probably keep streaming on Tuesdays, but that's probably going to be it. I need to go out and actually get a real job. They get a job. So, yeah, I don't expect that we're going to have any more long plays after the next long play. This channel, I hope I can keep streaming at least once a week, maybe twice a week, but time will tell. Basically, it'd be like a final Vencabot final season. Oh no! I jinsing! Oh no! Okay, definitely you fight, you be a dragon. You parry and you parry. I've been trying for years to, make the channel a financial success. I live a very simple life. I don't need a whole lot. And people have been incredibly generous. I mean, the channel supporters have been super supportive. It's just been the problem of, finding more people to support. It's not because anybody here has been not supporting the channel enough. This channel support that's gotten over the years is actually mind-blowing. Especially compared to my peers in terms of other, full-time streamers. I think our channel is definitely, more financially supported than 99.9999% of streams. It's just that it's not enough. It's not enough to survive on. At my age, I gotta make something happen so that I can actually live some kind of life. And, it's very frustrating because I always feel as though if I had a little more time, I could, every year, it's always, next year, I can make the stream work financially. But the problem is that, when you're streaming full-time, I spend, 35 hours a week live on stream. And then another, 30 hours off stream working on YouTube stuff, working behind the scenes on software stuff, working on this, working on that. And there's not any time to actually make the moves I would need to make to help promote the channel, to help, make the stream, more, overlay-wise, more exciting, more engrossing for viewers. I have a lot of ideas that I always hope to implement one day to kind of, change our system on a software level to maybe try streaming on more platforms, right? Bring the stream to YouTube, bring it to Facebook, bring it to Twitter, bring it to wherever you want to bring it, right? And then have it all, again, pushed to PeerTube or Owncast. But the fact of the matter is that when I'm streaming as much as I am, and I'm working as much as I am on YouTube, there's no time. There's no time to actually improve the stream. And it just kind of ended up being a case where it's just too much for one person. And again, every year I keep saying that next year is going to work, but I think that I can't. I guess I'm out of time. I'm just out of time. After I've given myself a lot of time to figure it out, and time ran out, so it sucks. Yeah, weeding is hard. Stork, you're right. Get a Python dev job, work remote, easy games I drop, huh? Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of things I could do. I've got a lot of skills, but not a lot of certification. And, I've got, part of the reason why I do what I do is I've got very strict ideals regarding what I'm comfortable doing. And it's tricky. I'm going to give myself until the end of June. So basically, my plan is that the stream schedule mostly be unchanged until the end of June. After June, we're going to go to a severely diminished schedule. Again, maybe one night a week, maybe 2 nights a week. But almost certainly no long play. Pretty much certainly no long play. Maybe Third Strike. Maybe Fridays might still be around, like Pizza Movie, perhaps. We'll see. But it's sad. It's very sad. I've been very sad. I've been very sad for it, yeah. It's been a lot of fun for a very long time. It's been a project I believe in very much. I wouldn't be doing this stream if I didn't believe in it. It's been very hard. As you guys might imagine, it's been very, very hard for many, many years. Oh, I should have been blocking. I got totally sidetracked. It's okay, we ended up being okay. So now it's all, parry. I'm very proud of what we accomplished here on this channel. I think that, oh no! I've always said that if I were to die tomorrow, I'd be very proud of what we accomplished here. I think that not only has it been very fun, it's been very human. It's been very, spiritually satisfying. I've made a lot of relationships that have been, super, emotionally gratifying for me. I'm definitely feel like it was the right move. I got no regrets about how, you know, we've been doing this for years. It's just a matter of the fact that, you know, I couldn't, as just one person, I could not do all the things that I wanted to do and also figure out how to make it make money. Yeah, thank you, Egg Drop. It's been a lot of work. It's one of those things that takes a lot of, you know, time between streams to set up. And I've enjoyed doing it. And again, I want to stress that this channel's, you know, the financial aspect of it has been, you know, the support you got to shown has been mind-boggling. It's been super humbling. It's been plenty. Every individual that supports the channel has been supporting more than I would like them to have to support, to be honest. If we had, you know, 3 times as many supporters and people could support less individually, I'd be happier with that. The fact that the channel has, you know, let's say 100 supporters, and they're all putting in, you know, a very, in my opinion, from my perspective, a very large commitment of financial support. It's been something that's allowed me to buy my gas and my groceries for, you know, years and years and years. And it's also paid for my car for years. But you guys can imagine that, you know, as I approach 40 years old, it's going to have to be more than just being able to buy groceries and buy gas and buy my car and afford my car, right? And I keep thinking, and every year I keep thinking to myself, well, next year's the year. I'll write some new software. I'll update the overlay. I'll expand to other, you know, channels. I'll start promoting the channel more on social media. I'll start going to Reddit or whatever, right? But it just doesn't work out that way because I always get too sidetracked working on the things that to me matter more than the money aspect, for better or worse. And the result is that, yeah, basically, like I said, I'm just out of time. Every year I keep thinking next year's is going to be the year. And now it's just been too many years. Brian, let's have you heal all on Ass Milk. And then Brian, heal all on Brian. Okay. Where is this cave that I was promised? Why is Repel not working? This area sucks ass. There's all these fucking trolls. Brian, you fight the Goopy. Ass Milk, you become a dragon. Ginseng, you fight the Goopy. You can also fight the Goopy. Welcome aboard, Amp. So considering the fact that, you know, I mean, June is still a pretty long way off, all things considered, that should give us time for, you know, one more really long play. I kind of feel like, you know, I'm leaning toward Elden Ring, but I'm not married to it. We want you guys to defend, maybe? Brian can fight, you guys can both parry. So many trolls, man, so many trolls. And they're like the hardest enemies in this game. They have so much fucking health and they hit so hard. Like, stop. There's a lot more that I would like to accomplish, obviously. Oh no. But time is finite, you know. I've been thinking a lot about fucking mortality lately, you know. I think it's part of it is just, you know, I've been just depressed in general, but also, you know, our political climate and shit like that. It just feels like it's something that's been on my mind lately. Also, you know, my friend Brian passed away. And I had that, basically, I had that Bell's palsy, and then very shortly after that, Brian passed away. You know, time is finite. These guys suck ass, man. Why don't they fucking die? Brian X, Brian X. You know, channel, you know, one of my best friends personally, easily. Huge friend of the channel. Been here for years. Brian passed away now, what? A couple months ago? Suddenly, unexpectedly. You know, I literally cried for like 2 weeks straight. I didn't stream for like 2 weeks. Is that true? You're gonna make some big changes as well, Amp? Whatever you do, I hope it works out for you, my friend. What if I just flee from that fight? Is it really worth it? The stress of fighting those stupid trolls? What more ginseng? Yeah, indeed, dude, indeed. Rest in peace to Brian X. And much love forever. Heal all on ass milk? There's the cave. Okay. So I kind of want to go back and rest, honestly. We got so many fucking fights. Who cares? Just fucking go inside. Alright, so I'm gonna take some notes here, guys. Enough of the depressing stuff. Let's get salty. Nothing cures depression like being salty, right? Call this shit the Salty Cave, north of Tantagel. I mean, if those fucking trolls are around here, how bad it's gonna be inside the dungeon, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be worse outside of the dungeon, right? Or inside the dungeon. This place seems like it's not really like a maze. It's pretty much all broken apart, it seems like. Pretty easy, pretty simple layout so far. There's a staircase down. Okay. Is there enemies in here? Maybe there's not. Would that be convenient? Salt cures depression. Oh wait, is it gonna be a gimmick where the maze gets more maze-like as you get deeper in? Kind of fun. But why is there no enemies? Because this is kind of sick, you know what I'm saying? I don't mind having there be no enemies. Oh, this is a dungeon from the last game. Or from the first game. Well, that's cute. Okay. Huh. Here's some enemies. A troll king. That sounds scary as fuck. Okay. So Brian, you fight the salamander. We gotta kill the salamander first. Ass milk, just be a dragon, seriously. I'm so scared of this troll king. Ginseng, you fight the salamander, Fortail fight salamander. To be clear, guys, you know, whatever happens to the stream... Oh, the spell's broken. Oh, we can't use magic in here? Oh, no. Whatever happens to the stream in the long term, I'll be available to you guys. The relationships that I've established with the stream, I do not intend to ever, you know, let fall by the wayside. I'll be on Discord. I'll be, you know, again, trying to stream at least once in a week. I'll be, you know, available on, you know, elsewhere. I think that these, you know, these nightly sessions have been a positive part of my life and a lot of other people's lives as well. And that's something I'm extremely proud of. So we have no magic down here. Okay. No magic, huh? How am I gonna fucking get out of here? I need a item to get out of here, I feel like. Maybe I should actually leave. I have these wyvern wings. The spell is broken. Okay. Let me get the fuck out of here. Well, first of all, yeah, I don't have any wyvern wings, do I? Well, how much gold do I have? If I die, I lose my gold. But, I mean, if I have no gold, who cares? I have a tiny bit of gold. So let's fucking just, you know, tough it out. Let's be fucking men about this. Wanna be a man. Fucking man. So what am I gonna find here, do you guys think? Anything good or just a bunch of gold? Stone of Life. That revives somebody, as I recall? Didn't we try to use it one time and it like just got wasted? Something like that? So I can't use any magic, right? So it should be okay. What's up, Bone Chip? Welcome aboard, dog. Something good. Shield of Heroes. Oh, okay. Well, can you equip it? And if you can, you know, do you want to equip it? Oh, who picked it up? So, Stone of Life, transfer to 4TL. Item. Ass milk. Well, first of all, can you equip it ass milk? Probably not, right? No. It's only for the heroes. I'm not crying, you're crying, but I'll be sure to tune in for the streams that do happen. 4TL, thank you. Thank you for, you know, years of friendship, and again, the stream is not going to go away. Like, it's taken me weeks to convince myself of that, 4TL, because again, I've been really fucking depressed. I've been really depressed now for the last few weeks, for a lot of reasons. Some of which are too personal to discuss on stream, and one of them, you know, again, I haven't been talking to you guys too much about, you know, the fact that I'm looking at the streams, you know, basically it's sort of conclusion for 8 years, and it's been really tough for me emotionally, and I've been trying to keep it mostly to myself. That being said, in that time, you know, I've gone from feeling completely hopeless to feeling like, you know, I think the streams is not going to go away. It's just going to have a severely diminished schedule. And knowing us, we'll think of something creative to make the most of that time, you know what I'm saying? Again, with our community being what it is, even if I can only stream once or twice a week, I know we'll make it really, really fun. We'll think of something. I don't want you guys to go through what I've been going through, you know what I'm saying? Which has been, you know, the anxiety that the stream is going to be going away. It's something that I've been really scared of. It's been causing me a lot of stress lately. But now that it's been, you know, a couple weeks of meditating over it, I'm pretty convinced the stream is not going to go away. It's just going to become, you know, it's going to be a little bit less available, I guess. Okay, so Brian, you fight the salamander. Thank you, Bone Champ. How you been, Bone Champ? Breathing a lot of smoke over there on the west coast? I don't really know the whole story what's going on over there. I apologize if that seems callous. I don't really know, you know, the full extent of what people are going through. Troll Kings don't seem to be that badass, to be honest. Not as much as the boss trolls. They're casting magic, which I love, because they can't use magic down here. I'm an hour away from the fires, all good over here for me enjoying unemployment, huh? Glad to hear that nothing's fucking immediately burning around you. I don't think everybody's is equally lucky in that respect. So I'm getting this hero set, it seems like, huh? I have the hero shield, the hero sword. That's cool. Where's the damn fairy flute? That's my question. Oh, it's the fucking freak! Dude, Bone Champ, look at this fucking freak, dude! Look at him, dog! Look at that fucking sleep paralysis demon. Jesus Christ. Are we in post-game? No, Egg Drop, no. We are in the final, I guess, question mark? Final area? I'm not sure what you've seen so far, Egg Drop, but basically there's a big plot twist. There was a huge plot twist from the year 1988. We beat the final boss, went back home to our hometown, then it turned out that there was an even stronger demon who was actually in control of the demon we thought was the final boss, and he lives underground. So we went to underground to go find him. I thought it was gonna be a big dungeon, right? I thought it would be over here, just gonna be a big dungeon, go into the hole, fight the final boss. But no, it wasn't a dungeon. Underground is the world map from the first game. And it's a whole nother chapter of the game where you have to explore this map and do all kinds of more. There's tons of more quests. And we're on our way to fight the final boss now. I have no reason to believe they couldn't do the same fucking trick again and have this be another, you know, another twist. But I think we're gonna actually fight the final boss this time. So it turns out, Egg Drop, that this game is a prequel. So I thought, oh shit. It turns out that, you know, I thought it was kind of funny, Egg Drop, how the second game has a twist toward the end of the game where you find the continent from the first game. And you learn in that game that you are a descendant of the guy from the first game. That's cool. And I thought it was kind of funny that this game did not take place in the same world, but I didn't think a whole lot of it, right? Like the Final Fantasy games, they're all in their own worlds, right? I didn't think anything of the fact that, you know, this game is a different world than the first game. And then, after you beat the boss you thought was the final boss, you find out that, why are there all these enemies up here? This place is totally clear of enemies before. You find out that actually, the first game's world map is underground. And we've been talking to NPCs and finding hints, Egg Drop. This game is a prequel to the first game. So chronologically, like in universe, they go from Dragon Quest 3, then 1, then 2. So the ancient world from Dragon Quest 1, you know, that's where we're in history right now from Dragon Quest 1. Kind of from Dragon Quest 1's perspective. Thank you for being here, Bone Champ. I mean, you've been a huge supporter of the stream for years. And I'm extremely proud that, you know, I think that, you know, I know your story is not unique because, again, that's my life, too. You guys have basically been a hugely positive part of my life for years. And it's been my hope from the bottom of my heart that, you know, that other people feel the way that I do about the channel, which is that it's something that is positive and something that is, you know, it's a community of people that you feel, you know, are supportive and caring and human and willing to open themselves up to you. You know, that's kind of, when I started the stream 8 years ago, that was my ambition, was to create a space where people felt comfortable that they could kind of be vulnerable and kind of, you know, like reach out to each other in friendship in a time in our lives as adults where it's kind of hard to do that. And I think that, you know, we accomplished that over the years. It's unfortunate that an ambition like that is not something that, you know, is, like, financially viable in our, you know, capitalist world. You know, it's something, I think that's something that's very necessary in society. I think that, you know, I think that what we do here, it serves a very important social function, but not in such a way that it can be sustained, you know, like, I keep saying the word financially, but what I really mean is like capitalistically, you know what I'm saying? Like, just the fact that you need money to survive. Is there any story tie-in with the hero's dad with the other games? Or is he just a motivated plot device for this one? I don't know, Egg Drop. I think it's my guess, Egg Drop, they're going to have that be the final big plot twist, right? Let's be the final big plot twist. I must be Erdrick, right, Egg Drop? Because I think in the first game, you play as Erdrick's descendant, right? That means that I must be Erdrick, is my guess. Maybe my dad is Erdrick? Thank you, Bone Jam. I think I did too. I mentioned this earlier, but I really feel like I feel really proud of what we've been doing. If I didn't feel proud, I wouldn't be doing it for all these years. Because it's been hard. It's been hard for years not having no money, you know what I'm saying? I don't got no money. It's not been easy. It's been a lot of work. It's been a lot of sleepless nights. But I'm extremely proud of it. And again, if I were to die tomorrow, I'd feel like, you know, I feel like I'm pretty happy with how I've lived my life. At the same time, you know, I'm not going to just, you know, roll over and die because the stream is not working financially. At the same time, you know, like I was telling 4TL, I want to keep the stream alive. You know, whatever I do next, I'm going to have to take that same energy and try to likewise do something that I believe in. But it's going to be tricky. So, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. It's going to be tricky no matter what. Do I have magic here yet? No. Tricky. I could start fleeing from these fights. Yeah. Or maybe not, right? We shouldn't do that anymore. Let's not flee. because you can't run away in this game. The RNG is too strong. Speaking of RNG, holy shit. They perfectly spread their damage out like dumbasses. I feel silly for even mentioning it. You know, I feel like, you know, it kind of brings the tone of the stream down. Suffice to say that, you know, my intention is to keep streaming regularly through June. We've got plenty of time for a lot of good times, a lot of laughs, a lot of great, you know, gaming sessions. Plenty more pizza in a movie. Plenty more, you know, retro games, indie games. It's just, I think we have basically one big long play left in us. And as for what's going to be exactly, I don't know yet. But I'm kind of leaning toward Elden Ring. I think it might make sense. I'm also very lucky, Ponto. I live a very, you know, let's say a very charmed life. Not everybody has the opportunities that I have to do something like this. I think that I have, you know, exploited my opportunities here, you know, as much as I could. I think that, and I'm proud of how I handle things, all things considered. At the same time, you know, the time has come for me to try to actually, you know, carry my weight, I guess you could say. But we'll see how it goes. Again, life can be very mysterious. Do-doodly-doo. Wow, 4tail with a fucking $120 there. That's a big boy damage hit right there. Brian, stop leveling up, dog. Let 4tail level up. She needs it. Okay, let's go ginseng. He's gonna learn to be dragon? He might. He should, I think in theory. Yes. I think he'll learn to be dragon. I'd like to have 2 dragons in theory. That'd be really crazy to have at the same time. Fuck! So we're gonna definitely lose ass milk here. But I think that we might be able to survive this dungeon. I guess there was like a gimmick of the dungeon, right? Which is that there was no enemies on the way in. But then on the way out, there's enemies now, kind of like Metroid. Is that the gimmick of this dungeon? It's like Metroid? On the way in, it's all quiet. On the way out, we have the shield. Suddenly, everything's going nuts. Because, damn. No magic, so I can't use return or escape. Yeah, recipe to ass milk got fucking bopped. Okay. But we're almost out of here, looks like. Yay. So now, before I go to the Tower of Arubis, I think we have Metroid 1. What was that song before DL? That's my song right there. That game was ass, but that song was godlike. Sugary sody pop. Ugh, gross. But delicious, but gross. I love Metroid 1. 4tail, you don't love Metroid 1. Come on now. Come on now, 4tail. Don't fucking be pulling my leg. Nobody likes Metroid 1, right? 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 Okay, let's see here. Oh, Asphalt's still dead. Forgot that was the thing in this game. So then, 4tail, you use Vivify on Ass Milk. Okay. Try again. So my thing is, well, really, we don't have much of a choice, right? We really can't go to the Tower of Rubis. We don't have the fucking fairy flute. The fairy flute's in coal? That's the only hint I have about that. Right? Isn't that weird? Fairy flute. Rumor has it the fairy flute is in the village of Cole. Okay. And then in Coal, they said, if you have the fairy flute, you can free Arubis from the curse that turned her into a stone statue. Okay, blah, blah, blah. I guess about that flying cloth there. Interesting. Should be able to weaken the magical powers of the Archfiend if you have the Sphere of Light. Okay. Remember, has the Sword of Kings made in Oregon? The aesthetic, the sound, the roly-poly ball girl. It wasn't that bad. That game really wasn't that bad. I shit on it, but if it's all had to play in 1980, whatever the game came out in, 1982 or whatever, it wouldn't have been bad. It would have been good, in fact. It would have been great. We could do a monthly Taco Bell tournament, huh? Trying to raise money for Taco Bell? Fundraising? Yeah. Okay. So, I guess I have something I want to try, at least. I'm going to have Brian return to Aliahan. What about Metroid's Ginseng? Ginseng, you ever fuck with Metroid 1? I know that you have not really played that many retro games, to my knowledge. Maybe I'm wrong about that. I know you're a big fan of Metroid, though. I guess I'm going to pick up the Echoing Flute. Echoing Flute. Best one, number 1. Metroid seems cool as Bone Champ. Metroid 1 is definitely a game that has not aged all that well, in my opinion. Metroid 2, I was really surprised at how great it was. Metroid 3, of course, Super Metroid is notorious for being one of the best games ever made. Metroid Fusion is also much beloved. I thought it was really bad. I think Zero Mission is an underrated game. I'm sorry, guys, I'm rubbing my eyes right now. You can tell I sound kind of like I'm being drowsy. Metroid Zero Mission was really underrated. Metroid Prime, I have not really played extensively. I hear they're really great. It's a really great series. I would say that I fuck with Metroid, you know, to an extent. But Jinsey, did you ever beat Metroid 1, though? It was inspired by Alien, which is one of my favorite movie franchises, says Bone Champ. Yeah, I can definitely see how it was definitely kind of, you know, could have been inspired by Alien's, like, aesthetic. It's very, like, atmospheric, the way Alien kind of is. Oh, so just, I did beat it. I did beat the first game. That's pretty Herculean, Ginseng. That game is really fucking brutal. Did you beat it like a fucking man and did you use a fucking strategy guide? Like a woman. Like a weak woman. Just it is hard. I drew my own map when I was playing. I didn't use no fucking strategy guide. I did it like a man. Like a man. So, let's see here. Brian, returned to Coal. That's the next thing. Good music in this game. Where is this damn fairy flute, dude? Fairy flute is in Coal? Sir, will you buy this shitty flute from me? Here's a fucking flute. He won't buy the flute. He doesn't want my flute. I said, you can have my flute. He said, no, I don't want your flute. Fuck your flute. Jinsens is here. 4TL, what other Metroid games have you played, and can you rank them best to worst in your opinion? For me, number 1 Metroid game is Zero Mission. Number 2, Metroid 2. Tied with Super Metroid, Metroid 3. To me, they're both the same tier, but Zero Mission is better than both of them. After that, the rest of the games are ass, in my opinion. I played Prime a little bit and did not like it. It was just okay. I don't like Metroid 1. I don't think it's a hot take. Where the hell would this echoing flute be? Yeah, but the SNES one, Metroid 3 is for SNES. I think to me it's a really good game. I like it pretty much the same as Metroid 2. I grew up with Super Metroid as a kid. That's the first one I played. And I love that game. It's a good game. To me, I think Metroid 2 is pretty much the same game. It's just that Metroid 2 is more like non-linear, I guess. And I enjoyed that aspect of it a lot. But Zero Mission is so good. Zero Mission is basically just, you know, Metroid, Super Metroid, but better. Fortune likes Metroid 1 and Super Metroid and Metroid Prime. That's it. Those three you've played, and you like Metroid 1 more than Super Metroid, huh? It does have cute little roly-poly graphics, you're right about that. Where the hell would the echoing flute be? Maybe it's in the cave, which is that cave to the south. What do I have? I have the shield of strength and the thunder sword and a bunch of other random bullshit. Let's go to the inn and rest, then we'll go to the south and go see what's in this cave. Well, Ginseng, earlier 4TL said that it has a cute, really pulley girl, which is true. Confirmed. Me-toyed. I'm pretty toyed myself. I've been going to bed mad early lately, guys. Like around like fucking 2 a.m. Like we pretty much, you know, right when streamers would end, I would go to sleep. And that's kind of challenging as a streamer, because I find my energy, you know, if I go to bed consistently or like early in the night, like for me early would be like, you know, 2, 3, 4. That means that as the stream kind of nears its climax, I start to kind of lose energy because my body's used to sleeping at that time. But it is nice being awake during the day, too. It's nice being awake during the day lately. Repel. Do do do. Do 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 do. This guy's a fucking freak. He's so freaky, dog. Why are you so freaky, dog? Stop. Billy-lop, billy-lop, billy-lip, billy-lip. Ass Milk has not leveled up once tonight. You know, it's like, I feel like once we get into that fucking the late 30s in terms of EXP, that gets really, really sharp. A sharp increase in how much we need. I want Ass Milk to be level 40 before the end of the stream. Wouldn't that be nice? But she gonna do it, you gotta fucking do it, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're gonna do it, you gotta do it. Fucking do it. Do, 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 diddly do. Could just be sorry. I really feel like, you know, making the case that you like Metroid 1 more than Super Metroid is gonna have to come down to just the aesthetic, right? That 8-bit aesthetic is definitely quite charming. Brian, use... No. Ass Milk, use Step Guard. There you go. Alright, so Brian, you fight this man. Ass Milk, you be Dragon. Ginseng, Fortail, fight these guys. Guys, I hate Metroid Fusion. People love Metroid Fusion. And I actively disliked it. I thought it was really bad. Oh, I forgot. Asphalt's attack hits everyone, doesn't it? Including this fucking ghoul. That's so crazy, dude. Fucking being a dragon is sick. There you go. Speak of the devil. Asphalt's level up. Learn some spells, Asphalt's. Learn some spells. Yes, those new spells. What could they even be? It's like Christmas. What could they be? Explodette, okay. And revive. Oh shit, revive like Vivify, but actually guaranteed to work? That'd be funny. I wonder how much it costs to use. Okay, so now I gotta get some heals here. So Brian, use the heal all on Ass Milk. Ooh, Brian, use heal more on 4TL. Okay. And Brian, use heal more on Ginseng. Alright. Oh! There's duders here. Dig, dig, keep on digging, dig, dig, and dig again. We're digging a tunnel. Oh, that's funny. This is a tunnel that we... In Dragon Quest 1, you know, the tunnel is complete. But in this game, the tunnel is still under construction. Such a cool idea for a series this early in the, in the console generation. Dig, dig quickly. I want to get to Rimmeldar. Heave ho, heave ho. This is a cute little nod to the series history for sure. But it seems really worthless for me as a player outside of the lore. Because I really need this fairy flute. I was kind of hoping it would be here. Well, they're digging a tunnel to Rimmeldar, great. But nothing is here. I like Fusion. They executed a lot of things brilliantly. Combat, movement, and level design to name a few, says Ginseng. Okay, Ginseng, well let me ask you, you're a big Metroid fan, then I want to ask you this. What about combat in Fusion is better than Super Metroid? I like the aesthetic a lot more than for the first one, but also Super Metroid, for some reason, always reminded me gameplay-wise of Super Star Wars 2, which was a game that I always hated. I don't think my brain would allow me to like it more. The first game also felt never-ending. It was a crazy massive. Yeah, it really was that. Is combat really better in Fusion than Super Metroid? I felt like it was better in Zero Mission. It had snappier game feel. Jumping felt snappier. You know, it wasn't as floaty, I guess. But I feel like, you know, it wasn't like a significant improvement enough that, you know, to me it was a big deal for combat being better. Huh. Okay, well. Now I got kind of an issue. Now we're stuck again, basically. Let's have Brian return us to Cole. The fairy flute is here in Cole. I talked to all the NPCs, now you know, no interesting dialogue about the flute. What is with this fucking weird ass open air bath? These are the open air baths. Great. Well, let me take a moment here to review my notes, I guess. I'm gonna review my notes. What am I missing, basically? I don't think I need this. I mean, I need this to get the Arubis thing, but how about the quest revolving around the Rainbow Bridge? Okay, Hawksness and Breckenly. Okay. Okay. Here we go. When rain and sunlight are combined, you get a rainbow bridge. That's how the old story goes. Okay. In the north, in a cave through which nothing may pass, there is a bottomless fissure. Say it was created when the Archfiend came into this world. I just realized that fissure, I could have dropped into that fissure. It says bottomless. Well, that's interesting. Okay, keep that in mind. Bottomless fissure. Okay, where was I? Kandar says the stones of sunlight are intangible castle. I already have those. The ring of life is a source of life. Okay, blah, blah, blah. The Archfiend has stolen and hidden the weapons and armor of the castle. Oh, that's the king set. Okay. Okay. If you gather the Sword of Kings, the Armor of Radiance, and the Shield of Heroes, you might be able to defeat Zoma. So I need the Armor of Radiance. Okay. Hawksness. Just reading my notes here, guys. Sphere of Light, Cantlin, Orican. A flute is buried 4 paces south of the Baths of Coal. Dude, the notes come in so clutch! The notes come in so clutch right now, dog. Got a lot to do with the movement IMO. Ledge grabbing and spinning out of vertical jump makes it easy to shoot where you want. Also, the boss fights are better. I don't remember the boss fights that well. I don't know. I really feel like I would remember them a little bit if they were better than Super Metroid. Maybe because I've played Metroid as a kid, right? Super Metroid as a kid, I remember them better. But I remember all the fights in Super Metroid, but the fights in Metroid Fusion, I don't remember a single one of the boss fights. Were they really better? I remember them being pretty trivial. Like, I can vaguely recall, like, 1 or 2 of them. Maybe. Not even really, to be honest. The fact that you don't have to hit the select button to get your missiles. Instead, you just press and hold right bumper on the GBA. Oh, that's nice. I do remember that being a pretty big deal, right, Jinsing? Missile shooting was really good in Metroid Fusion. Yeah, right, Jinsing. It really is agonizing. I'm still reeling from what you said about the channel. Sorry for not typing. I think I'm going to head off. Talk to you later. Good night, Asmo. Yeah, the channel's going to be okay. You know, again, we're going to see a diminished schedule, but I intend to keep streaming one way or another. And if I can't stream, then I'll find something to do with regards to, you know, the community. The fairy flute! Got my fucking flute. This game is great. It's so fucking good. Cantlin. People have stopped working out of despair over the Archfiend. If you want to go to the island of the Archfiend, go visit the old man at the shrine. To go to the island of the Archfiend, you'll need to take 3 items. The Stones of Sunlight, the Staff of Rain, and the Sacred Amulet. Okay. I saw an aged man standing at the west edge of the island. I wonder where that man is now. Must be my daddy's talking about, couldn't think of it. Okay. Got the Ring of Life. The Ring of Life is going to do by Ortega. Okay. When the drops of liquid light up the darkness, a bridge of rainbow shall appear at the western edge of the island. Okay. I've heard there's a secret passage behind the throne in the castle of the Archfiend. The Armor of Radiance is in the tower that Rubus is sealed in. Okay, I know where that is. The Sage's Stone will heal everyone's wounds and can also be used any number of times. Where's the Sage's Stone? Okay, so I have nothing to do now but go to... No, that's not true. Okay, so you know what? Before I go to the Tower of Rubus, I want to go check out this fucking fissure. I think they were more unique gameplay-wise as Ginseng. But remind me of who the bosses are in Metroid Fusion. Well, the final boss from Super is way better than the final boss of Fusion. I remember the Kraid fight in Super Metroid. I remember the Ridley fight. I remember that weird clam thing in Super Metroid. I remember, of course, the final boss. I remember, you know, the Chozo statue. I remember that fucking spooky ghost guy. I remember that big creepy thing in the basement. You had to push into the lava to cook him. In Fusion, I don't remember a whole lot from that game. Spell? Brian? Return to Tantagel. I wanna go and jump into a fissure. Biddy up, biddy up. Come on, save my game. I feel like I should save my game. We're going to this fissure for some reason. I'm scared. There's a good number of bosses, but I can just list the highlights. Is there really that many bosses? The game seems so short to me. Dee 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 dee. Oh my god, this game is so good. Beep bop beep beep dee 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 beep dee 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 dee. God, we need so much to fucking experience. Yes. Are you gonna continue your journey? Yes, I am. Okay. Dee 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 dee. The security robot X2, the spider guy that gives you space jump, nightmare, and SAX. I remember SAX, you know, because of the encounters you would have with them where you have to basically run away. That's for security robot, the spider guy. I have no clue what you're talking about. It'd be funny if I actually didn't beat that game at all. What if I just imagined I fucking played it? But I actually did not. Brian Rappel. Go straight north. Fucking Marauder. So, for the Marauder, we should just fight him, right? Slimes can't hurt us, probably. This son of a bitch. Out here doing the fire breath twice, it paralyzes people. I played through it 5 times, I remember them all well as a Ginseng. I wonder if I 100% of that game or not. I think that in the very final part of the game, the whole game opens up again, right? Like, you can basically explore the whole map at the right before the final boss. I wonder if I went through... I know for sure that in Super Metroid... Oh, I'm sorry. You fight, and you fight, and you fight, and you fight. I know that in Super Metroid, I definitely went back and found everything. I think I did this for pretty much every Metroid game. Like, literally found everything. Maybe I didn't. Like, literally everything. Literally. I wonder if the repel is still working. And then it just stops working. Or maybe because I reset the dungeon by... I don't know. Seems weird. Okay, I'm very curious to see what's going to happen when I fall into this hole. Biddly-lop, biddly-lop, biddly-leap, biddly-leap. Doodle-doo. There you go. Fuck 'em up! Easy, eh? Oh, look at this fucking racist. Who the fuck are you, dog? Go away. You're not welcome here. Do 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 dee 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 dee. There you go. Down here is a hole. It's apparently bottomless. Oh, this is interesting. Well, fuck the Hydra up. I guess choking's not really that scary. He's definitely an asshole, no doubt about it. This guy's scarier though. Squeaky chair. On some. Doesn't want to have some herbs to get out of here, huh? Because you can't use any healing magic. It really sucks. To be fair, herbs aren't any good. Yes, Fortiel. Yes, level up. So Deadlock run some Dragon Warrior, dog. This game's so fucking good. I think I'm back to... I think, you know, after having not played for 2 weeks, I've kind of figured it out again. Good level up. How you doing, Deadlock? How's it been so far, dude? I'm strong now. You're still the weakest of our fucking group. Don't get all fucking cocky, Fortiel. You're still level fucking 34. It's taking forever. I really hope that Ath looks level 40 before the end of the stream. I can spot that Torium star from a mile away. Welcome home in that case, Deadlock. Okay. So we can't really heal, so all I can do is jump into this hole. No! Alright, here we go. What? Oh, that was... weird. We got tossed out of the hole. I got 2 new spells. You don't even know my true power. You're a fool to underestimate me. At level 40, Ass Milk will have, like, almost 200 MP. What's up, Envy? Welcome aboard, dog. We're playing this game, Envy. It's fucking good, dog. This game's fucking amazing. That's really interesting. When you fall into the fissure at the bottom, there's a little cutscene, and you're just tossed back up onto the land. I'm not gonna be dragon, I'm gonna see dragon. Ooh, even better than a bee dragon. This is when's Elden Ring? I don't know for sure, and we were talking about that earlier, about, you know, when we're gonna play, you know, what's our next long play gonna be. And it could really be anything. Our next long play could be anything. But I think that, you know, I'm leaning toward Elden Ring. I think it'd be a pretty good fit for the channel. I'm not totally sure, though. There's a lot of things we could play. A lot of great games we could play. There's so many great games out there in the world. There really is no end to them. Isn't that interesting? I want to play Dragon Quest IV. I want to play Final Fantasy II. I want to play fucking, you know, Final Fantasy IX. Final Fantasy XIII. Elden Ring, of course. Maybe some fucking Ninja Gaiden. Too many games, I mean, too many games. Resident Evil Code Veronica. Silent Hill 2, the OG, not the remake. FFT? Don't get envy started about that game, dude. Don't get envy started about Final Fantasy. That's fucking Envy's game, dog. That's his game you're talking about right there. No, I'm saying Envy has so many fucking games to play, man. Chrono Trigger, Half-Life is 4TL. The list goes on. Oh, shit, what the hell? Jesus Christ. This guy's kind of a fucking baddie. Like, stop. Actually, stop. What are you doing? Cut it out. We got fucking fucked up. The Envy FFT is so fucking good. Oh, I got you, Deadlock. I got you, dog. Deadlock, you ever fucking played Disgaea? I'm trying to convince Envy to play Disgaea on stream. Disgaea is so good. I already know what Envy's character. Envy fucks a fucking Wiglaf, probably, dog. Envy's definitely on Team Wiglaf. Damn, we're getting fucked up. My brother's beat almost all of them, all this guy games. How come Brian is not taking any damage? He's a failure as a tank. Look at all the guys in the back row are all fucking dead. He's just fucking chilling. I feel the Salamander is definitely more scary than the Winged Demon. The Demon's just a fucking pervert. Mustadio, dog? You're on Team Mustadio? I feel like that's a pretty hot take. Pretty uncommon pick. Mustadio, you know, I don't like the fact that he has basically no unique skills, right? Or does he? He doesn't really have much. His class is what? Engineer, I think it is? Yeah, your sniping legs is fucking hella strong, dude. Let's look at Delita since his sprite makes him look like he's Puerto Rican. That's kind of true. That is kind of true. Delita. Delita. I forgot how they pronounce his name in the fucking, you know, in the War of the Lions version. I fuck with Zalbag, dog. Cause he's a fucking zombie. He's like, I'm a zombie. Got the slick back hair, and he becomes a king dog? Come on, Sean. So, question. So here's the thing about my friend Envy. Envy is, to my knowledge, if I recall correctly, old school as fuck. Envy, confirm or deny, maybe I'm wrong about this, but don't you grind the PS1 version of the game? You might even told me one time that you never even played the War of the Lions version? Am I totally making that all up? Maybe it's the other way around, you've just played the War of the Lions version. But I feel like you played the OG version. I have all the versions of the game, though, as Envy. Do you have all the versions, dog? Do you have the fucking iPad version? With the enhanced graphics? You we're talking who's my favorite character to fuck everyone up, Knight with dual wields is Deadlock, huh? Just out here breaking speed. Speed break, speed break. Speed break, speed break. And there's a fucking iOS version that has improved, you know, asterisk graphics, and it has a free camera. You can move the camera to any angle, not just on the, you know, on the cardinals. It's so cool. To me, it is the definitive version of the game, except Envy. There's no gamepad support on the iOS. You have to play it with a touchscreen. And man, does that suck ass. And I've never gotten that far into the iOS version. I never got that far into the game because I fucking want to play the gamepad, man. What the fuck? I can't play this fucking game with no goddamn gamepad. Are you kidding me? It's Final Fantasy Tactics. I can't touchscreen that shit. That's just fucking a billion button presses constantly. It's got so many inputs you have to do in that game. The UI is fucking trash. I only brought it up, PSP, and my PSP still works only to play FFT, says Envy. I bought a PSP to play FFT. And unlike you, Envy, I played the OG version the most. But I also played War of the Lions a lot. Have you guys played Tactics Ogre? I've played it a little bit, Deadlock. But not, I've never beaten Tactics Ogre. Any version. So, 4TL, go ahead and vivify Ass Milk if you don't mind. Yeah, War of the Lions Deadlock, that's on PSP, and the War of the Lions version also on, it's also, I think all the content goes to iOS as well. I think iOS is all the content of the War of the Lions version. But basically what it did is they doubled the resolution on the sprites, Envy. And usually I don't really fuck with, like, sprite, like, you know, like, rescales. But I feel like for the iOS version of War of the Lions, they did a pretty good job of, you know, adding detail. It feels tasteful, it feels like it's a, you know, I could see this being an improvement over the OG's graphics in a meaningful way. You know, a human being actually went in and actually, like, touched them up instead of it just being like a filter. It's kind of nice, and having that free camera is pretty cool too. Thank you for it, TL. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so let's try spell 4TL, vivify, ass milk. So ass milk, let's try this. So spell ass milk. She has 174, 174, revive ginseng. And it fully healed him. Holy shit. And it only costs 20 MP? Holy shit. Revive. 20 MP. Revive and fully heal a character. That's godlike. Let's go, Envy. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? I was ranting about how cool the iOS version of War of the Lions is. I heard that the only definitive version of FFT, as I understand it, is the... Here's why I asked Envy about War of the Lions. Because on Envy's stream, if I'm not mistaken, Envy, you play the PS1 version. But I believe that the definitive version among fans these days is War of the Lions with a patch to fix the bugs. There's like a fan patch, like a mod you can do to fix the bugs in it. Why am I here? Would it be great for TL? Bring them back to life and just have them get their magic. So how much does heal all cost anyway? Heal all costs 7 MP. So revive is still a lot more than heal all. Anytime I travel to 3S events that far away, I always take my PSP with me and play it on the plane ride. I just grind out some War of the Lions. I think I was having trouble with the PS1 emulator, so my stream was on War of the Lions version. Okay. I hear that that's the version you should play, but with a fan mod to make it fix the lag. And that sounds great to me. That's really the best of all worlds, kind of. I love tactical turn-based RPGs. My favorite one has to be Vandal Hearts. I've not played Vandal Hearts. That's Konami, I think, right? We gotta try it. We gotta try this shit. My only problem with War of the Lions version, I've got two main... Well, I don't know. Actually, I don't fuck... I mean, I like the translation of War of the Lions. That I do like. But honestly, the other shit they added to it feels very... it feels pretty bad, right? Like, some of the cutscenes are good. Some of them are good. Some of them are not as good. In terms of, like, the new CG cutscenes. They're kind of cool. They look nice, at least. But the Delita fucking parts you play as him are all ass. And they add nothing to the game. Which is really sad. Because it should have been good. The idea of adding in missions where you play as Delita was brilliant. It's a brilliant idea. But in execution, it's not only boring and useless, but it makes the pace of the game worse. Like, it actually makes those parts of the game almost, like, actually objectively worse. The only thing is, you know, fucking Dark Knight class, whatever. Right? Whatever. Onion Knight, whatever. Balthier, whatever. His sprite's kind of whack. Luso, extra whatever. He's literally just Ramza again, but with a shittier sprite. But here's the other thing, though. Here's the real thing, though. Here's the real thing about War of the Lions. War of the Lions adds some plot encounters, which, to my knowledge, add nothing of value to the story. They're just more plot encounters. But also, one of them is fighting Argath again. Later in the game, as a zombie. You fight zombie Argath. And my brother made the point, which I think is pretty valid. Whenever I think about that game, I would think of this, right? He made the point that part of the charm of Argath as a character is that he does not come back. It's the fact that he is this little shit-eater who represents a time in Ramza's life when he was in a point of emotional anguish. Right? And my brother argues that bringing Argath back as a zombie was kind of a dumb move. It kind of defeats some of the purpose of the character. I'm not sure that I totally agree, but I'm not sure I totally disagree either. I guess what I'm saying is that I feel like War of the Lions version, you know, it adds some things, but what it adds is not necessarily... So it doesn't make the game much better, or at all better, to be honest. Except for the translation. I like the associated look of the cutscenes. The cutscenes look great, right, Envy? You ever done a Monsters Only run? So it says, nah, fuck the Monsters. That'd be a crazy challenge run. I've done a Chocobo Only run, though. It's a Monsters Only run, then. Yeah, that counts, right? Envy agrees that the Argath thing is kind of dumb, having him come back as a zombie. Yeah, that's Algus, Deadlock, yeah, Algus. No, it's not the Japanese name, no, it's the name of the War of the Lions version. In the OG version, his name is Algus. In the War of the Lions version, his name is Argath. And it was really funny, Envy, we had this talk on your stream before, that growing up playing the PS1 version of the translation, I fucking love that translation, man. There's some lines in that game that, to me, will always be the OGs, right? Like, don't blame me, blame yourself or God, right? What goes harder? Question, what goes harder? Don't blame me, blame yourself or God. Or, 'tis your birth and your faith that wrong you, not I. Dude, it's no contest, dude. 'Tis your birth and your faith that wrong you, not I. Or, don't blame me, blame yourself or God. Ooh, but still, across the board, so I played War of the Lions, Envy, and I was like, man, this shit does not smack the same way the OG translation smacks. And then I went back and played the OG version. I can't believe it. I can't believe it, dude. The OG translation sucks so much ass. I didn't realize as a kid how much that translation sucks ass. But damn, is it literally wrong half the time. That shit is wrong half the time. Like, the way they talk is ridiculous. Things are clearly mistranslated. And, you know, having played both, you know, since I've played War of the Lions, I realized that War of the Lions has got a way better translation. No contest. It's just way more emotional. The characters come through a lot better. And, yeah, I think that, you know, that really is the best part of the new version is the translation. It does have some gems, like the line. Yeah, it's got some gems, for sure. You ever played War of the Lions Deadlock? It's really... Okay, I won't say it's really good, but it's got its flaws. It's got a lot of major flaws, to be honest. It's really not... How about this? War of the Lions, the things that it adds to the game are basically... You know, they're negated, they're canceled out by the things that are worse about it than the OG version. And so they're pretty much, like, in my opinion, like, equally good. But there's a fan mod for War of the Lions to play on emulator, PSP emulator, which supposedly fixes the problems that it has to make it truly the definitive version. Which is, it fixes the bugs, basically. Right, Envy? I feel like, you know, I feel like the PS1 version is no really worse overall than the PSP version. PSP adds some cool cutscenes, adds a better translation, adds some classes and some characters, adds some encounters, but it has that shitty-ass slowdown, which sucks so much ass. The slowdown glitch is so bad. Among some other, you know, minor bugs. I guess the patch fixes those, in which case I can see how the PSP version would be a lot more fun. If not for that damn slowdown bug, it'd be so much better. I'm sorry, I'm so much talking, I don't know what I'm doing in this game right now. I think I just rested, right? We're all pretty much at max stats. So next we go to the Tower of Rubis, right? I have this flute. I have the flute now. Is that what I want to do, is go to the Tower of Rubis? Am I happy with... How much gold do I have? I have a lot of... Let's go store my gold. I never played Dragon Force, which I don't know. I never played a lot of Saturn games. My Saturn collection was very small. It was Sonic R, best game of all time. It was Fighters Megamix, best game of all time. Sonic Jam, best game of all time. Nights and Dreams, best game of all time. Dude, my Saturn library was immaculate. I think that's the only 4 games I had on Saturn. I think it's just those 4 games that I own on Saturn. Sonic R, Sonic Jam, Fighters Megamix, and Nights into Dreams. The thing I hated the most for War of the Lions is not getting the dialogue of them talking shit when casting spells. Yeah, it's annoying, and thanks for mentioning that. I was going to mention that as a bug, but I figured that no one in the chat would have the fucking knowledge of the game to even notice or care. I thought I was the only person in the world that cared they fucked that up. And that bug is fixed as well, I guess, in the patch version, Envy. They fixed, apparently, so when they were hacking the game, they found out that all that dialogue still exists in the PSP version, but there was one line of code that was like a variable that was fucked up. They misnamed a variable in the code that made it so that it never triggered. So they fixed the code, and now they have their shit, they say normally now. Now, you know, like, 1 every 10 times they pass a spell, they go, Thunder of the Gods, rain from heaven, thunderbolt, or whatever, right? I used to know by heart, Envy, like, Stasis Sword, right? I forget what it was. I used to know it as a kid, though. Basically, I knew some of the ones that the Holy Knights would say. Deadlock Saturn Library was Daytona USA, VF2, VF Kids, Legend of Oasis, DEFCON 5, and I think that's about it, huh? Interesting little library there. VF Kids, oh, that's kind of fun. So in Fighters Megamix, there is, what, a couple characters from VF Kids? Just 2, I think? You have, like, Chibi... You have Kid Akira and Kid Jackie or whatever. Maybe Kid Sarah was in there. I haven't played the OG version in so long that I forgot a lot of those lines, but I do miss the fuck out of them. Play the fucking modded version, dude. There's also another mod, Envy, which basically patches the translation from the PSP version into the PS1 version. It's only, I guess those are like the 2 most popular mods for the game right now. One is for the PSP, which fixes the bugs on the PSP version. One is a mod that you play on PS1, which adds in the translation of the PSP version. Exactly right. On PSP, they don't do that anymore. They don't ever have like a little line they say. Turns out it's because of a bug. All those lines were translated, like retranslated, but they never actually appear in the game. Unless you install this mod. Okay, so now I got that shit, you know, stored away. Let's go ahead and teleport back to Tantagel. Or should I go somewhere else? I should return to coal, maybe? Yeah, sure. Return to coal. I gotta get it back to coal. I gotta fuck with the patches. I could also get the mod that increases difficulty. Could be some good streams. Here's the thing, Envy. Like, the PS1 version hacking scene is ridiculous. I'm not sure if you're familiar with that, but there's basically whole communities that revolve around patching the PS1 version. There's like entire new fan campaigns that are extremely popular. There's like fan favorite fan campaigns, like basically whole new games made in the engine of FFT. And my friend Dapper Dons, he knows all about that kind of shit. He's part of that community, and he used to stream that shit all the time. But I don't know anything about that personally. Come on, Deadlock. FFT is so fucking easy outside of
one fight.
The whole game is super easy except for
that one fight.
You know what I'm talking about. That one fight's stupid, but the rest of the game is not that hard.
That one fight.
Is that true? They don't put through it once, Deadlock? This says which fight? Envy knows which fight. That's pretty cool. I wonder if you could get those files and use a modded PS1 to actually play them. I wonder, Envy. I wonder. Deadlock, you only played through a game once. I'm not sure if you remember it that well, but it's the fight where you play as only Ramza versus only Weegrith. It's a one-on-one duel with Weegrith, and you play as Ramza. It is the worst. It's so stupid. It's gotta be one of the worst game design decisions ever made. Yeah, it's like a sewer area Deadlock. It's gotta be one of the worst game design decisions ever made in history. Because that game is so good, but I think that a lot of people must have literally lost their saves. That fight will eat your save, which is stupid as fuck. And as I understand it, people literally lost their saves to that fight. Like, many people did. 8-bit, I remember Mathematician just breaking the game, huh? I never really learned that trick until way later in adulthood. And I grinded that game like crazy. My build 8-bit was to have a bunch of mimes. Use mimes and have them like, have like one dancer on your team and a bunch of mimes. Then just literally dance everybody to death. That's something I used to do a lot. But yeah, I guess, if you have the right tech, you can use Mathematician to kill everything. Is Tactics one of the ones where your characters die permanently? No. No, neither one. No one dies in that game. Well, no, that's not fair to say, right? They can die permanently in Tactics, but it's very hard. They will die permanently, but it almost never happens. If it does, you just have to reset your save, basically. That's how you load your game. I had to change Ramza to Engineer so I could break his legs, says Deadlock, and his weapons. A lot of people quit the game right there. I know the first time I ran into that fight, I got super lucky that I had a ton of extra JP for Black Mage on my Ramza and used that flare to get the kill on Weegrith. Yeah, I think that, if you guys don't know the lore of FFT, Final Fantasy Tactics, basically, there's a fight in the middle of the game where they take your entire party away and have you fight a boss 1v1. And it is very reasonable to simply not be high enough level to beat the guy. But the problem is that before the fight begins, the game asks you to save. And if you saved over your other file, like a lot of kids did, saving on one file basically, then you were basically fucked. That was a soft lock, right? If you did not have the correct build to beat Weegrith, and you saved your game, then you have no choice but to start the whole game over again. And you probably just lost maybe even tens of hours of your run. And there's not, that fight, there is some tactics involved, but honestly, it's just mostly, are you strong enough to beat him? If you're not, it's a very small arena. There's not a whole lot you can do. It sucks. That fight sucks. I was being stubborn and didn't want to redo my saves, says Envy, huh? It's like a statue. I guess there is some strategy involved, right? You do gotta play smart to survive that fight, but man, does it suck. I like permanent death thing while also feeling way too anxious to play a game like that. Yeah, I think it really depends on the game, right, Fortiel? I think that different games implement it differently. As a kid, to this day I feel this way, right, about FFT in particular. In FFT, the permadeath thing is not implemented well. Because you will grind to level up your characters for literally tens of hours in that game, right, Envy? I will grind I will master every single class on every single character. It takes probably 200 hours. and then they can die permanently. It's very rare that it happens because of how the game's engineered. It'll almost never happen. But when it does happen, I find it very funny that the game like lets you keep going. It should just game over you right there. It should just game over and have you load your save if somebody dies. Because what's the point of having them die permanently? Like, what absolute maniac would you be like, oh fuck, I lost my guy that I spent the last, 200 hours grinding. Fuck, oh well. Right? No, you can't. You just gotta reload your save. You gotta turn the power off and try again. It's basically a game over in effect. Other games do it way. Other games actually have like canon around them dying. They'll have like a tombstone. Maybe other characters will be sad, right? There might be some kind of really cool like permadeath line they get, right? Or the game might be engineered so that every character is a bit more disposable, so that there's more of a moral dilemma about sacrificing them. But FFT, it doesn't really work that way. Like when they die, you just have to reload. It's a reset, Envy. It's a reset. Right? So, 14, like, that's kind of mentioning, right? Darkest Dungeon, when people die in that game, it kind of makes sense. The way it's engineered, it makes sense for them to die. It's sad, and it's stressful, and it's tense, and it is, there is an emotional aspect. There is that aspect of like, maybe I should fucking save scum this. But, because of how the game's balanced, it makes a lot of sense to just keep going. But FFT makes no sense to keep going. They're fucking sickos, but they're fucking sickos. Took me probably like 10 or 11 tries to beat him since Deadlock. He sucks. It's an annoying fight. And Tactics Ogre for SNES and PS1. If your character dies, there is no countdown. They just die forever since Deadlock, yeah. Don't some of those games autosave when your characters die too? So no saves coming either. Yeah, it makes sense, right, Fortiel? So probably the way it should be in a game like that. If you really want to balance your game around guys dying, then you should not be able to save scum. Is that like a Twitch channel, 8-Bit? Okay. So, let's have Brian cast Repel. Where's our boat? Where's my wife? I gotta play Tactics Ogre and Disgaea, but I fear that I'll just compare them to FFT and the whole time since Envy. I think Tactics Ogre is it's basically, if you don't know this, Envy is the same team that did Final Fantasy Tactics. It's basically, a very similar game. As a Tactics fan, playing it years later, I was blown away by like, oh wow, I almost was brought to tears by the fact that it was basically an FFT game I didn't know existed. And that's really nice. I think that, in my opinion, Tactics Ogre's mechanics are not as much fun as FFT's mechanics across the board. But Disgaea, on the other hand, basically, Final Fantasy Tactics Deadlock is what you get when you combine Tactics Ogre and Disgaea into one game. Basically, if you split FFT into two parts, you would get Tactics Ogre and you would get Disgaea. Tactics Ogre is Final Fantasy Tactics' like actual tactical, head-scratching, super tense combat part. And Disgaea is FFT's character building part. So character building sucks ass in Tactics Ogre. Right? But I love character building in Final Fantasy Tactics. That's my favorite part of the whole game. And Tactics Ogre is way more strategic. It's way more strategic. Disgaea is not that strategic. It's really not. So when you combine Disgaea's character building with Tactics Ogre's like strategy, you kind of get Final Fantasy Tactics in the middle. I was always more partial to FFT's character building, that's why I like Disgaea way more than Tactics Ogre. Oh yeah, the Prinnies, I like the other Prinnies. Yeah, great soundtrack, right, 8-Bit? Same composer also did Tactics Ogre, another great soundtrack.